We start off our board game thrifting with Risk, Plants vs. Zombies edition. Pretty interesting version of Risk, but also way too much, so I'm going to leave this one here. Here we have Star Wars Electronic Catchphrase. Pretty cool. I like Star Wars, I like Catchphrase, but just a little bit too much for me, and it doesn't sell for much, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Jenga Quake. I found an incomplete version of this a while ago, and they don't make this game anymore. It's a pretty good deal, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Here we have the game Probe. I actually have two versions of this game, and I really don't need this one, and it doesn't sell for much, so I'm going to leave this here. Here is the Best of Tri-Bond. I used to own a Tri-Bond game, and it was okay. This one doesn't sell for much either, and I don't see us playing it much, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Hollywood Fact or Crap. Well, here's a fact. Hollywood is crap. I don't have any interest in this one, so I'm going to leave this one here too. Here we have an interesting game called Duel Masters. This game doesn't really sell for much on eBay, but for the price, I think I'm going to go ahead and get it and maybe do a review on it. Looks pretty interesting. Here we have Hangman again. I've seen this game around a lot. This one is missing some parts, and so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Clue, the classic detective game. This game does not go for much on eBay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. We have it anyway. Here's an interesting version of Scrabble called Diamond Scrabble. This is actually a big travel version. It's a little pricey, but they go for about 17 bucks, so I'll get it. Here is Solitaire. This is an old vintage game. This game doesn't go for much at all on eBay, so I'm going to leave this one here as well. Here is Knockout. Now, my friend Matt Wilkins did a review on this game. It's a little bit too much for me here, so I'm going to leave this here, but hopefully one day I'll be able to get this game. Here we have G.I. Joe Commando Attack Game. This is another vintage game, and I don't see a price on here, but the prices here are pretty high, so I'm assuming that's the thing here, so I'm going to leave it. Here we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game for the cheap price of $15. Well, I'm not a fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Star Wars Escape the Death Star action figure game. No price on this, so it's going to be high, I'm assuming, but it looks interesting at the very least. Here we have Clue Harry Potter. Okay, $28 for a Clue game. That's a little bit ridiculous. I'm leaving it. Here we have Parcheesi. I've seen this version of the game around. This one's missing a piece, and the tape is going to mess up the box, so I'm going to leave this one here. Here we have Rollick. This is a charades type game. Nobody out likes to play charades, so I'm going to leave this here. It's missing some parts anyway. Here we have Proverbial Wisdom. This is another drawing game, and we've got plenty of drawing games, and I think they're better than this one, so I'm going to leave this one here too. And here we have Quick Cups. Don't really see much interest in this one. It's just a simple little game, so I'm going to leave this here too. Well, we didn't find a lot this session, but we'll go ahead and show you what we got. We'll start with the Duel Masters game. Components are really nice, and there's a whole bunch of them in here. And the board is pretty nice too. Here's just a little bit of it over here. It's kind of a kid's game, but it's pretty nice. So there you go. Here is the Diamond Scrabble. I've never seen this. This has two hidden compartments. You take out one, and it's got all of the tiles in there. This folds out into a really nice board. And it shuts too. And of course the other compartment has the instructions and the tile holders. Pretty cool. And finally here is Jenga Quake. Not too much to show here. This again was a new game and had all the parts and everything. And it's a fun little version of Jenga. Well everybody, that does it for us this week. Tune in next week for another big game hunting. Hopefully I'll find Dark Tower one day. Yeah, right. Anyway, have a great day.